Introducing Crest Sensitivity Protection with Whitening, plus Scope. Crest Sensitivity Protection with the whitening and scope freshness you want. Crest Sensitivity Protection.
Iams can help give your older dog a new lease on life. So help nutritionally protect and renew his immune system to that of a younger dog. With Active Maturity Formula. Iams, good for life.
A soft, comfy top sheet on every Always pad? Dreamy. Have a happy period. Always.
Poison? No, I don't think so. It's the fourth dead animal we found in the last hour. And it's unmarked. Can't have been dead long. An hour, maybe. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I guess so. If we get it on ice and down to the laboratory, we might be able to get it in time for a diagnosis. Oh, you got gloves in the truck? Yeah. I sure hope we're wrong, Joe. This isn't the kind of thing you want around in the middle of the tourist season.
Haven't seen him around before.
Wonder if he has a name tag on his collar. Looks sort of scared or something.
I'm just lost, I guess.
Well, let's take a look. We can try and make friends with him.
Easy, boy. I'll make friends with you. Easy. Come on, boy. Easy. Come on, I just want to see if you got a collar and a tag.
Headed off into the bush.
Seemed kind of mad at you.
Just kind of mad. Better talk to George about this.
You get it on ice. I'll try and get the lab on the blower.
Oh, hi, George.
Something you want? I'm going to be a little busy.
Oh, it's just this dog.
What dog?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. He seemed kind of mad.
Did it touch you?
Well, no.
Are you 100% sure of that?
Yeah.
You may never be as lucky again in your whole life. Did anybody see which way this dog went?
Up into the bush.
Well, how come? What's the big deal?
Joe and I found evidence this morning of what may be rabies. I'm going to close out this whole area until the dog is found. Now beat it. I've got work to do. And get Casey on a leash. And keep him on it, except when he's locked up indoors.
Yeah, sure, George.
XNY 556, C for Charlie, calling XNY 556. Come in, please. Over.
XNY 556. Hi, Matt. What gives?
George, have you still got a closure on?
Yep, Joe tracked him for a couple of miles, then lost him. The ground's pretty dry.
Then I guess you'll be interested. I just saw a float plane go in. I reckon it went down on Loon Lake. Couldn't get its markings, too far away.
Okay, Matt, thanks. I'll think that one out. Over and out. Could be that writer, Saunders. He's got a summer place up on Loon Lake. I met him a couple of times. He thinks it's pretty important. I suppose when you write 3 or 4 bestsellers a year and sell them to the movies at $100,000 a time, you get like that.
That dog could be heading that way. Pike River, Cedar River. Now, I think he's between them. He won't cross the water. Most times with rabies, they keep going in a straight line until something stops them.
Loon Lake.
Well, why don't you take me up there in the truck? And when you go in to get this guy out, I can go in. Maybe I meet this dog or pick up his trail again.
All right.
Hey, Dad, the steak soup about ready.
Smells good.
Sure does. You here to see my dad?
If your dad's Jim Saunders.
That's right. But I think you better come back a little later.
Seems to have got up quite a head of steam.
Yeah. And he'd get mad at anyone that tried to stop him.
Oh, that's too bad. Would you like to tell him I'm here?
No, sir, not me. I got to live with him for a couple of weeks.
I come 2,000 miles to find a little peace and quiet for 2 weeks. And in a couple of hours, the place is swarming with people.
I'm here on business. My name's Keeley. I'm the chief ranger in this area. We have met before.
Well, I meet a lot of people, Mr. Kelly. Make it brief, will you?
All right. I officially had this area of bush closed as of this morning until further notice. I'm afraid you're going to have to move out.
We just got here. I'm on my vacation.
It's all right, son. You stay out of this. What's your problem?
Rabies. I can't say for sure, but we may have an outbreak on our hands, if it isn't already with us.
And you want to close the bush because of rabies? Don't you know it's always around in the bush?
Yes, I know that.
And, how many people who go into the bush, campers, fishermen, hunters, get infected through wild animals?
Very few, if any. Probably because they have enough sense to keep clear of wild animals who are obviously sick.
Exactly. And because wild animals stay clear of human habitation.
Unfortunately, there's a German Shepherd dog loose in this area, probably infected. It may not show the same consideration as a wild animal. It might even seek your company.
Well, if it does, I'll shoot it. In the body, so you can have the head for the autopsy. That's what you want, isn't it?
I want you and the boy out of here. Until that dog's found.
I came up here to finish a novel. I've got a deadline to meet.
I can insist. But you're a grown man. I suppose you can take care of yourself. But I want the boy back in Indian River.
No, I don't want to go. I'll be all right. Honest, I will.
Look, it won't be for very long.
No.
My son spends 2/3 of his time in a boarding school. I spend much of mine traveling. I want as much time with him as possible. He's been looking forward to this vacation for months.
Look, only a couple of days.
No. And that's final.
That dog is known to be heading this way.
Go with him, son. Give me 24 hours. Then I'll take a break, come to Indian River, get on the telephone and make things extremely hot for Mr. Kelly.
Put some things in a bag and bring it out to the truck. The name's, Keeley, Mr. Saunders. I wouldn't want you to go gunning for the wrong man.
How far is it to Loon Lake?
About a couple of hours' ride.
Well, we can't go into that part of the bush.
Won't take Joe long to get that dog. Might even have got him by now. And as soon as he does, George will open up.
I sure hope so. I came up here to be with my father. The way we live, I don't get to see much of him. I never know when I'm going to see him again.
Don't worry, kid. George knows all that. He won't hold out on you. Mike, why don't you two go on up and get some hot chocolate going before we hit the hay?
Okay.
I'll be right up.
Come on, Ed.
Hi, Chub.
Hi, George. Joe back yet?
Not yet.
I guess he stopped trailing that dog around dusk, eh?
Yeah, I guess so.
So he could have been back by now if he'd got him. So I guess he didn't get him.
Well, Joe knows what he's doing. He'll probably pick up the trail about dawn.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
That kid, he's pretty homesick. He's homesick for where his dad is.
Yeah, I know.
I guess his dad was pretty mad at you.
He was upset, but don't lose any sleep over it. I'm not going to.
Okay. I sure know how that kid feels.
So do I. Exactly how he feels.
You do?
Sure I do. I was young once, not all that long ago.
Yes, I suppose you must have been. Good night, George. Hi, Kathy. Mike'll be down in a couple of minutes. Hey, where's Andy?
Well, I don't know. Isn't he with you?
Oh, his bunk's empty. I thought he was outside taking a look around. Hey, was that gate open?
Yeah.
Closed it last night because of that dog. Hey, look, he's taking one of the saddles. Andy's beat it. He's taking one of the horses.
Heading for Loon Lake?
Well, yeah, let's get after him fast.
Into the bush?
Yeah, you're right. Better call George. XNY 5568 for Apple. Calling XNY 556. Come in, please. Over.
XNY 556.
Hi, Chubb. What's with you?
Look, Dobie, is George there?
No, he took off about 10 minutes ago. There's a smoke up around McKinley Tower.
Well, can you talk to him?
Not for about 40 minutes. That's when he gets to McKinley.
Thanks, Dobie. Look, Dobie, when you get him, tell him Andy's lit out and we've gone after him. He'll understand. I hope. I guess he's fooled us.
Must have left the trail someplace.
What do we do, backtrack?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, look! Easy, boy. Easy.
Must have been thrown.
Hair fell off.
Yeah.
Look, if he wasn't hurt, probably tried to make it to Loon Lake on foot. And that's not far from here. So come on, let's go.
What do you want?
Is Andy here? He took off this morning heading this way.
Well, he's not here.
Oh, great. He's back in the bush someplace.
In the bush?
And he could be hurt.
Ah, it wouldn't have happened if that Kelly hadn't been so pig-headed.
Or if he'd come out when he asked you. Andy just wanted to be with you.
They haven't got that dog yet.
You got time to come and help us look for him, sir?
We got a spare horse.
Andy's.
Let's go. Hey, that way, quick!
It's okay now. No, he's dead.
I wasn't really scared.
Well, he was a very sick dog.
Someone looking for you.
Did you have a fire or something?
Yeah.
Did you get the dog?
Yeah, I got him. But he wasn't a German Shepherd. He was a Bouvier.
A valuable dog. But I'm glad you got him. In that case, Mr. Saunders, I guess you can go back up to the cottage with the boy, unless something further develops.
Thanks.
Save it. Say it to one of your friends. If you want to use the telephone, you go right ahead.
We have a lot of nice trout in Loon Lake. Why don't you come and visit us?
Yeah, we'd like to, but wouldn't that interrupt your work?
Oh, don't worry about that. I've rearranged my priorities.
Come again?
Yeah, at least I've had them rearranged for me.
Hey, you know something? George was a kid once. He told me last night. Bye, George.